case for Clemson being at the top or in the top 4 right now. How would you sum that up?
It's irrelevant right now. I mean, it really is. It just doesn't matter. We got to go play the games. I mean, if we play the games and we take care of our business, all that stuff takes care of itself. I mean, it just is. It's not even worth the conversation at this point. You know, we've got a pretty good resume. I think we're the only top 12 team that's beaten a team in the top 12. You know, at this stage, but what does that mean? This time next week could be totally different, and it will be. Every week is a season of its own, and until you get to the end of the deal, you know, it's just. I know it's fun for everybody to talk about. I made the comment the other day. It's like everybody filling out their brackets, and you know, and then after the Friday night, you go crap, and you scratch everything out, and you're like, okay, and then you're like, oh heck, you know, it never goes like you think it's going to go. You know, how many people predict the bracket right every year? Very few, if any, and it's hard. I mean, and that's kind of the way it is because it looks good on paper, but you got to go play. And it's fun to talk about and all that type of stuff. But every week in college football, it's a playoff game. Every week. And the picture changes each and every week. I mean, some of these teams that were just, well, it's just like a matter of fact. This is what's going to happen. They're not even in the hemisphere of discussion now. So it's just irrelevant. I mean, it doesn't matter. What we got to do is take care of Clemson. And if we do that, then maybe it's worth a conversation in November. But sitting here at 6-0, that's like halftime. That's like coming in at the half of a game and saying, all right, boys, we're up 14-0. And you know, they're not going to call the game off. You got to go play the second half. And the same thing. You might be behind. This time last year, I don't even know if Ohio State was in the conversation. They had a loss to an unranked Virginia Tech team at home. And I don't know. I have no idea. I don't even know if they were even in the conversation of the Final Four. And they won the national championship. So none of that stuff matters. You better just get dialed in on who that opponent is and go play. And keep your head down, keep chopping wood every single day. And at the end of the deal, you look up and you say, okay, well, here's where we are. And then, you know, you get what you earn there.
Since last year was the first year of a totally new system, did you track that at all? Just the
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, everybody, I mean, that's what I do. It's my livelihood. Yeah, I track it and keep up with it. I got to do a poll every week. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It was interesting to follow. And I'm sure first time, you know, I didn't agree with all the stuff how it all played out. My Final Four was different from their Final Four. But, you know, I'm not on the committee, you know, and I think just like anything, they'll probably be even better this year, having gone through that experience and all that type of stuff and how they get their data and whatever. But I think it worked out great. I think it was awesome. It made college football, which is phenomenally popular right now, it made it even better. And I think it's just right. I don't think more is better. I think it's just right where it is.
Who's in your Final Four?
Shoot, I can't. I don't even remember who all was in there, but I don't remember what the Final Four were. I can't remember last year. But I didn't have the same Final Four. I know that. It doesn't matter. All that matters is what the committee thinks.